Oh, I didn't get the invitation mail. I didn't
I'll
get it
check.
in.
I'll check it.
Can you please check once again?
Yeah, yeah. The people who have joined today asking for admit, just send Snega. You send together one mail who are all the list of the names. Then I'll check it and I'll add it. Okay. Every
Okay,
time
ma'am.
you have to wait for my admit.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. That should not happen. Automatically you have to join. No? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I? You people are not responding. Am I
Yes,
right?
ma'am, you are.
Okay. I'm sorry to say that no tested because you should have noticed that only less portion is there for the internal test. Why? Because I'm going to give, I already given the assignment for data mining language, query language for assignment, two tests, so we can finish for the classification so that you can prepare for the second test also. Then final exam you can go for. First years have joined and we have to start the class for them. Already people have started. Then first enter today, 12:30 we have induction program. So it keeps on going for meeting, becoming usual thing nowadays. Okay, fine. Let us at least whatever in our hand, let me finish the portion. Let me finish the what is that? Association. I have it here. I'm sorry, actually, you would have prepared for everything, but where is that? Report meeting and presentation is here.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
ma'am, you were speaking of some assignment. So, ma'am, was it for us or MTech?
both of you. What is it?
Ma'am, you just spoke of some assignment. So, we got confused because we did not receive any assignment from your end.
Who told you? By taking data mining language, query language, I said that the complete thing is assignment. Both classes only, when combined classes and classes, they only I announced it. Okay, if not,
Ma'am,
no problem, you make it now. Other?
yes, ma'am. It must have been on Thursday, Friday. Like we had separate classes last week, no? So at that time we may have missed.
Okay, no problem. Now I'll announce it after the class. Let me say what is the assignment. Okay? Snega, any problem?
No, ma'am, fine, ma'am.
Okay? You have your exam only in the month of December, am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just submit it next week or 2 weeks you take, and after that you have write the internal two. That's it from my side, so that you can go for the final semester. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Let us go for this one because all of a sudden HOD will call me for the induction program. Before that, I just wanted to finish the data mining, association. So we'll go for it. Last time, if I'm not audible and if I'm not clear, you can stop me. Can you see my PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, last time what we did, we found the frequent item sets after 3 iterations. L3 is 3 item set frequently occurring in the database which contains 9 transactions. And you know what is support count? Support count is otherwise called support. One sec, I'll switch off the fan and come. My goodness. Yeah. So, you know that is a 3 item set frequently occurring. Here, if you don't have any doubt, I can proceed. Anything? Any doubt? How to find the what is that? How to find, what is that? I'm sorry. How to find the frequently occurring item set. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Then shall we go for generating the strong association rules?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So all you know that we stopped previous class in strongly frequently occurring item set, 3 item set out of different process, different iteration. Then we are going to generate the rules of strong rules, that is frequent items. First you should, many questions, many times this question has been repeated in GATE also and other question paper also. Frequent item set is not equal to association rules. First you should know. To find the association, to determine the association, or to generate the association rules only, we are finding the frequent item set. So, previously what we have found, with that we are going to find the associations first. Then, from the association rule, we are going to make the strong associations rule according to the minimum support, minimum threshold value of support, and minimum confidence value. Okay. So, to be very frank, now we have to go for strong association rules. So first, let me see tell you the process. I is the frequently item set. Probably I am taking this 1, 2, 3. First set I am taking 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 5 as a frequently item set. I3 as a set I am taking I3. Then you have to find all the non-empty set of particular item. If I take 1, 2, 3, it is 1, 2, 1, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All are non-empty subset of the frequently occurred item set 3. Then you have to find the association rule, which is nothing but I minus S. In the sense, I means item set. From that you have to remove the subset, and the remaining attributes are items. You have to see the support and confidence. You may not understand what I am speaking. Let me explain this slide, then I will go. So, once frequent item sets of transaction in D, the association rule, concentrate on confidence value. What is that? The confidence of A associated with B, or A implies B, is nothing but support count of A union B divided by support count of A, which can be written by the probability of conditional probability. That is, whenever the A exists, according to that condition B avails, then we say that it is a probability, conditional probability P of P by A. So with this, we take this one and we count the A union B, what is the count and what is the count of A, then we find the confidence value. Once we find the confidence value, then you will come to know how we are going to make a strong rule. So what is support count of A union B? You know that number of times A along with B occurs in the transaction. But what is the support count of A? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Support count is the number of transactions containing the item set A. So with this knowledge, we are going to generate the frequent item association rules. I'm sorry. Based on the above equation, how we are going to generate the association rule is that from the frequent item set I, generate all non-empty set of I. Okay, fine. I just told you 1, 2, 3 is the frequently item set. Then the general non-empty subset of I is nothing but 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All are subset of item set 1, 2, 3. So for that, how we are going to find the rules? Using the equation, For all subset, you are going to remove the subset from the item set 1, 2, 3. Then you find if the result of this one is greater than or equal to minimum confidence level value, then you will consider those item set as a strong item set as per the rule. So minimum confidence is the minimum confidence threshold value. What we have mentioned here, I'll tell you what is this. Don't worry. S is nothing but the subset of I. I is the final frequent item set. So every subset should be eliminated from I. The result of I should satisfy the condition that it should be greater than or equal to minimum confidence. Then we'll say that particular rule is strong. Let us see one by one. Then you'll come to know what I'm speaking about this one. Because the rules are generated for a frequent item set, each one automatically satisfies minimum support. Can you debate on this statement? Is there any debate? Is it right? Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? So Subhash should not speak now. I'll call the people who can speak now. You have to debate on it and tell me why. Oh, I didn't start the recording. My goodness. Okay, tell me now. Akshaya. Akshaya, what is the meaning of this one? Because the rules are generated. Let me explain this one. I'm going to explain. Don't worry about this. But what I'm saying, this, and you prepared for the test also. So because rules are generated from the frequent item sets, each one automatically satisfies the minimum support. What does it mean? What does it mean? The rules, all these rules are generated. These are frequently item sets. From the frequently item sets only, we are making the rules. So, automatically, each subset satisfies the minimum support. What does I told the answer? What does it mean? Akshaya. Anjana. Anjana. MTech students are not there?
Ma'am, we are here.
Subhash is there. Snehha, make a note of it. Anjana. Akshaya. Amal. Amal. Snehha. Previous class also you didn't send the list of the names. I told you to send the list of the names. Not answer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will send today.
Yeah, Anirudh.
Yes, ma'am.
Anurup. Anurup.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the answer. What is my question?
Ma'am, but that because why this that I don't remember.
What is my question? Ashok Kumar? Snehha, make a note of it. Ashok Kumar? Avinash? Unnecessarily you are losing your mark. I have some mark in my. I don't want to. I actually, though That mark is to boost or make your mark more so that you will not have less mark in the internet. But you are only pushing me to that level. I am not the person, never I do that. To help the students, I have that mark in my hand. My goodness. Avinash? Avinash?
Yes, ma'am.
Kumar?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, ma'am.
And tell me the answer. What I asked. Caroline? Snega, make a note of it, Caroline. Chandan Kumar?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the answer. What I asked. Just tell me what I asked.
So we have to justify the statement you read.
Justify it. Pratiksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Pratiksha? Tell me. Tell me what I asked, what you have to tell me. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. We have to
Tell me
justify
then
that
what I asked
statement.
you. Why delaying? Just make it quickly. If you don't know, please tell me you don't know. I have to go. Ahead.
I don't know, ma'am.
Rohan.
Yes,
Rohan.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is that?
It's that's where the statement was that the rules are applicable on the frequently occurring sets, and it's due to the comparability that can be highly checked, I guess.
You just sit there. Okay, sorry. You people are for the test. Okay. Let me see how I can prepare the question paper. You people are ready for the test. Okay. You don't think that you will get okay, fine. Sahal?
Yes, ma'am.
Santosh? Santosh?
Yes, ma'am.
Satish Kumar?
Ma'am.
Okay, Santosh, leave it. Satish Kumar? Satish Kumar? Last time also you made the same thing. Sneha, please note of it. Shreya?
Yes, ma'am.
Sam Sivan?
Yes, ma'am.
Somnath? Somnath? Sri Lakshmi?
Yes, ma'am.
Subhash is there. Supriya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Satish need to talk to me. Okay, fine. See, very simple statement is that simply I'm asking you questions to make you, this is not the way to prepare for the test. Okay, fine. I came to know how you prepare for the test. I know how to prepare the questions. Okay, fine. Thank you for giving that information. So, as I told you that I minus S, and we should satisfied greater than or equal to, then we go for the strong rules. For an example, if I take the strong rules from this one, strong rules are these, frequent eigensets are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5. So we take one frequent eigenset, that is 1, 2, 5. If you take this set, frequency I, then make the non-empty subsets, that is I2, I5, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. Now you understood these are S. This is I and this is S. So now we have to check this S, each and every one, to be eliminated from I. For example, I minus S for this set is 5. Understood? I minus S, this is S. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
This is yes. Okay. This is yes. So first subset, what I'm doing, I minus S. Then I minus S is, I is this one, 1, 2. Then 5 is left out. Again 1, 5. 1, 5, if it goes, it is 2 is left out. 2, 5. Then 1 is left out. 1. 2, 5 is left out. 2. 1, 5 is left out. Then 5. 1, 2 is left out. So this is I minus S. So taking that into account, all these results need to be checked with the confidence value that is given already. We'll see that. Now, with an example, I'm going to explain you same thing. What we did here with a formula. Frequent items set I equal to 1 to 5 and subsets are 1, 2, 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. Whatever we seen in the previous slide, I have taken it here. That is for explanation. I am showing it here. S is equal to L minus Z if it's satisfied or greater than minimum confidence. For this subset, first 1, 2. For I minus S is 1, 2. If you minus that, 5 is left out. We write like this. You can see that. If you remove 1, 2, I5 is left out. We write the rules like this. 1 is associated with 2 by leaving 1, 2 is associated with I5. Then this rule need to be checked with a condition whether it is equal or greater than or equal to minimum confidence. The minimum confidence we have to find here using this formula is support count A union B, support count of A. A union B here is A is 1, 2 and B is 5. So A union B is 1 to 5. What is the support count of A union B? What is the support count of A? Any doubt? Any doubt? What I did? I am doing this part here. Yeah, I minus S. I did it here. I is 1 to 5 minus S is the first subset 1, 2, which is leaving 5, the result. it is written like this, that is 1, 2, I1, I2 associated with I5. Any doubt here? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. After that, this rule has to be checked with the minimum confidence value. So, in order to check that, I am calculating the minimum confidence value is given actually as 50%. I am calculating this confidence value, that is support count A union divided by support count of S. That's what here A union B divided by A, that we have seen here. Support count of A union B by A. Okay? A union B is nothing but I. Support count of A is the subset. For everything we have to find. Then A is 1, 2. For this one, A is 1, 2. B is 5. B is 5. Then A union B equal to 1 to 5. So, what is the support count of A? 1, 2. 1, 2, the support count is 4. What is the support count of A union B? 1 to 5. 1 to 5, the support count is 2. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
So, support count of A union divided by say, support count of A is nothing but 2 by 4. I just show you. 1 to 5 is 1 to 5, 2. Support count is 2. Support count A is 1, 2. That is 1, 2 is 4. So, 2 by 4 is 50%. So, for each subset, you have to calculate like this and take this value and compare with the minimum confidence value, which is given by 50%. Okay, it will be given. Threshold value will be given, or we'll keep it 70%. So the confidence value of this particular item set 1, 2, I'm sorry, 1, 2 is 2 by 4, 50%. So for one subset alone, I told you now for this calculation. Next, we will take 1, 5. If you take 1, 5, then I minus 1, 5 equal to, what is I? I minus 1, 5 this is yes. So 1, 5, we leave 2, I2 is left. You can see here 1, 5 leaving 2. Okay, the next is a 2, 5. The subset is 2, 5. I2, I5. So I minus S is 2 and 5 go and leaving 1. See here 2, I2, I5 leaving I1. This is I minus S. For 3 subsets we have seen. For I1, it is I1 is removed, then 2, 5, leaving 2, 5. This is I minus S. See here, 2, 5. For subset 2, it is 1, 5. It is 1, 5. For subset 5, it is 1, 2, 1, 2, leaving 1, 5, 1, 2. The rules are generated for all the non-empty subsets of frequently item set I1, I2, I5. Any doubt? Till here, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. The next association rule, then you have to find the same way. A is 1, I1, I5. What is the support count? And A union B is what is the support count of I, 5, 2. I, 5, 2. I1, I5, is 2. So here the same way we have calculated here the support count of I, 5. I, 5 is 2. I have taken 2. And what is the A union B? I5, 2. That is also 2. That is 2 by 2 is 100%. If you don't understand this rule and how I am calculating the confidence value, you can stop me here before I go further for all other rules.
Ma'am, ma'am, in this second, like
I1 union I5 to I2. Like how are we taking the value of I2 as like the support count of I2 as 2 only 2. Like
Bablu Madhusudana.
no ma'am, Atharva.
Athar, ask me what is the question?
Yes ma'am. Like for I2, the support count of I2 in this in the second one, how do we get it as
Second one, this one, huh?
yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay. The support count of A is I1, I5. Am I right? This is A, this is B. Am I right?
Yes ma'am.
So the support count of A is what? I, 5. I, 5 is 2. I have taken 2. First one. So you are asking what is the support count of I2. Am I right? That is the question you are asking.
Yes ma'am.
No. Here, what is given? Support count of A union B divided by A. Okay. What is A union B? I1, comma, I5, comma, I2. A union B. Other? Understood?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am, I got it. I
Then
got it.
what is the support count of I, comma, I5, comma, I2? 2. I have taken 2 here. Then you look for A alone. What is A? I, 5. I, 5 is 2 divided by 2. You got it?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. I got it the other way around.
We are using this formula. Other, we are using this formula.
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Got it.
That's why only for one subset I worked out here. Is it okay, Other?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Others? Before I proceed further, please ask me, you can stop me here. Don't think that there will be objective question for your internal. You need to work out for an example. If you don't ask me, I'm so sorry. 100% it's not an objective question. For your association and class, I'm giving a tip. I do not know. I will not give you a tip. Accordingly, you will prepare. Okay. In that case, same way, I, I2, I5. Then A union Y is I2, 5, 1. 2, 5, 1 is same, 2. 2 is taken, then A is I2, I5. I2, I5. 2, 5 is 2 again. That's why 2 by 2 is 100% for this rule also. Then for this rule, A is I1, B is I2, I5. So A union B is I1, I2, I5. I1, I2, I5 support count is 2, which is taken over here. And what is A is I1 alone. I1, we got the support count 6. Hence it is 6. A union B divided by A. That is, A union B is I, 2, 5. The support count is 2. And what is the support count of A? A is here I1. Support count of I1 is 6. I have taken that here. 2 by 6 is 33%. Here if you take this one, A is I2, B is I1, I5. A union B is I2, I1, I5, which is nothing but 2. That is 2. Then what is the support confidence of A? That is I2, I1. I2, I1 is I2, I1, I2, I1, I2, I1, I2, I1. Which is not there? I'm sorry. I2. I2 is A. So what is the support count of A? I2 is 7. So we are taking 2 by 7. Any mistake?
No, ma'am.
Shall we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
So be clear, this is A, I2 is A, I1, I5 is B. A union B is I2, I1, I5. Altogether, what is the support count? I1, I2, I5 is 2. I have taken 2 here divided by support count of A. Here A is I2. What is the support count of I2? 7. 2 by 7 is 29%. 29%. 29% 2 by 7 is 29. 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 29% 2 by 7 is The last rule is A is I5, B is I1 and I2, A union B is I1, I2. Let me put it very frankly, since we have taken this set alone, so automatically you need not see A union B. Absolutely A union B is only these three items. So closing your eyes, you can write the support count of A union B as 2. That's why the 2 is repeated all over here. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm speaking? If you combine these three, somehow or other, you will get only these three items because from this I only we are making the subset. These are nothing but subset. So automatically A union B will be only these three items set, which has the support count of 2. So every rule has a sub A union B 2 as a support count, and only this differ because A differs here. Because A differs here. That's why we make this formula and we make this I minus S. So after making this confidence value of all the rules we made it here out of the frequent items at 1 to 5, we are having 50%, 100%, 100%, 33, 29%. So now we have to check what is the minimum threshold value of confidence. Okay, suppose it is 70%. Okay, suppose it is 70%. I should have given that. So let me write here. So if the minimum threshold value of confidence value is 70%. 70%. So what are all the rules you will be selected from this? Please, anyone tell me? Please. Tell me.
Whichever is less than 70%, 50%, 33%, and 29%.
Listen. Hey, hello. The minimum threshold value is 70. Who answered this question? Who answered? Good.
I'm Supriya.
Supriya.
Yes, ma'am.
Minimum threshold value means what, Supriya? Good, Supriya, you have made an attempt because I need from the students whether they understand properly. Minimum threshold, minimum confidence value is 70% means either you can take 70% and above that. That is the condition here. Greater than or equal to minimum confidence. Understood, Supriya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Then what are all the rules you can select it from here?
100,
100%.
Second rule, third rule, and the last. Because 50% is less than 70, 33 is less than 29. These three rules are found to be strong enough to select and see the association of these three rules. For an example, if you take this rule, item 1, item 5, item 2, then what does it mean? Suppose item 1 is computer, item 2 is printer, item 5 is antivirus. Then computer and antivirus is bought together. Whenever the customer try to buy this I1, I2, probably computer and the antivirus, the customer is strongly tend to buy the printer. Okay? If I1 is computer, I2 is printer, and I5 is antivirus items, antivirus, then by the strong rule, we come to understand the customer who are all buying computer with antivirus are compulsorily tend to buy the printer item 2. Hence, those rules are very strong rules. We come to a conclusion like that. Do you understand what I'm speaking?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, sir.
That's what these actually we say these are all the association rules. And these association rules are compared with the minimum confidence value, threshold value, and we find the strong rules and we say that which items are strongly associated with the other item. That is the whole picture of the association rule mining. Fine. With this association rule mining, we are not, sometimes it happens, we may take the uninteresting, which is not required as association, which may not be a strong association rule. For that, we go further, go ahead to eliminate this even more refinement. To eliminate these uninteresting association rules or which are not seems to be strong by using a correlation analysis. What do you mean by correlation analysis? We can go for how far A is correlated to B. That analysis can be done and we can refine still the association rules to get a very strong association rules. That will be discussed in the next class. Along with that, one dimensional we have seen, we are going to see how what I told you, this disadvantage may be uninteresting is normally occurring in multidimensional association rule mining. In multidimensional association rule mining, we see many disadvantages. That's why we go for correlation analysis. And sometimes we can feel that by giving constraint in the sense we'll give some instruction or guide the mining with a constraint, this particular data, this particular database, this particular attribute, like that the user can give the constraints also. Only this knowledge need to be mined. Like that, you can give the constraint also. We call that as a constraint-based association mining. These two will be discussed later in the next class. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then Wednesday there is no class. Thursday we'll be having your practical. Thursday holiday, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thursday is Diwali, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. In that case, Thursday you don't have practicals. Friday you have class. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why people are not saying yes for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll finish it up association if you are interested. Tell me, any doubt in this class? First, let me ask that one. You want me to ask something? If something is there, I can clarify.
Ma'am, regarding assignment.
Hey, in this slide you tell me, in this class you tell me. Okay, if you don't have anything, regarding assignment I need to speak. Before that I want to speak something. Friday you want to take class? Yeah, I'm going to take class. No noise from your side. We'll finish it off this association because I need to start the class for this MTech and MSc. Too many classes are given to me, not to other faculty. Because MTech one paper and MSc two papers, I have to take. Okay, fine. Friday we finish it off association, and next week we'll finish it off class. What is that? Classification, so that you can take up your practicals classification on that particular Thursday, and we can go for our internal too. Only the clustering is left to you to prepare for the semester examination. Okay, fine, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now coming to the assignment part, you have to write down the data mining machine language queries from the websites. Okay, fine. Let me say how to write the assignment in the next class. Remind me, I'll tell you how to write the assignment, because now we have some meeting. I'll show you the queries, so that for that you can write the query languages. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other doubt?
Ma'am?
And Arnab Paradar was always asking for campus reopening. To be very frank, please wait for HOD's instruction, then start. Don't book the ticket quickly, and or else you ask HOD, because I discussed with him after the mail. After seeing the mail, he told, yes, we'll wait for some time, because 1 month is in between. That's what I wanted to tell you. Supriya was asking something. Please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I was asking about the project meeting. Can I ask it here?
No problem. Anything you can ask. All are our student only. Please tell me, what is the project meeting?
Yes, ma'am. Thursday is Diwali. So are we going to have our project meeting that day?
That is also a question. Very good question. Yeah. Friday we have some other meeting, collaborator meeting. Friday 100% no. Saturday?
Okay, ma'am. Saturday is okay.
Madhavan will inform you, Supriya.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Any other things? Bablu Kumar? Bablu Kumar? Gone. Once for all gone. Good.
Ma'am, actually, Bablu has some test, he told no, ma'am, on
Testa?
Saturday. Yes, IELTS test, he told last
Okay,
presentation meeting.
No problem. Let them go. Okay, fine.
No, not
Anything?
now, ma'am, on Saturday, actually.
Oh, on Saturday. Okay, fine. Anything else? So Saturday, after completion of the exam, she may join after 7 o'clock. Supriya, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. No problem.
Normally we meet at 7 o'clock, isn't it?